My good moral brain says that people don't like being called dumb bitches.
Yeah.
Even when they are. Hi, I'm Phil. Welcome to Pretty Good Cooking.
Good.
Tonight on the show, I think we're gonna teach you how to make a side dish. That's right, this is an episode dedicated exclusively to how to cook a potato. This is a Greek lemon potato. Never made this before, but I have eaten it before, and I can tell you that my expectations are high because it's good. So when I get to the end, we'll see if I can recreate it at home. But it's also a potato, so how hard can it be? Tonight is brought to you by the letter hams. That's right, hams. That's what the cameraman's drinking. John, have some hams. How do you rate it?
3 hams out of 4.
That's a good amount of hams. I'm trying to think if I want a beer or a bourbon. These are life's questions. I think I'll just see if I can mortify some people by drinking Heaven Hill Green Label right out of the bottle. Heaven Hill Old Style Bourbon, the most respected bourbon in Kentucky, where bourbon was born. Every drop is charcoal filtered.
That's not straight out of the bottle.
Oh. I just meant into my glass. Alright, so it all starts with potatoes. Just like a modern civilization. And you know you gotta peel those potatoes because, as all modern civilized do, recognizing that the nutrition is largely in the peel, we gotta get rid of that. Why would you suffer better nutrition when you could just have better flavor? And these are russet potatoes, which it appears that those are the normal ones to use for this kind of dish, but I don't actually know if that's the case. So I'm gonna peel a few of these. Probably not gonna be a whole lot of footage of that because we don't typically film that these days. And I don't have anything interesting to talk about, so there's not even an excuse of filming me jabber on as I peel. So we'll be back after I've had some amount of potatoes. Alright, so you can't really make a whole lot of these in one tray or dish as I have. So I've got 6 potatoes. And if you want to get some logistics going, line them up in a dish like that. Okay? So I'm going to cut these in half so I know that's how many I'm going to use. But we need to prepare our potatoes. Now using a kitchen knife, chop your potatoes in half. Or, actually if you got a bigger brain, before you chop them in half, slice off at the very end so you get a flat surface on one side. Okay? And the reason you're doing this is you want to create a flat surface that'll crisp up a bit. So here's how I'm going to do it this time. Thin slice, and chop in half so that you have one of these. Just keep doing that till you're done. What do you do with the thin slice? Throw it away. Throw it away. It's okay. You can waste a little bit of the potato. This is what caused the Greek financial crisis. They were trimming their potatoes too much. Just kidding. The next step is to realize you should have preheated the oven. Oh, what a rookie mistake. 400 degrees. Now we take our patates. We're gonna rinse them in cold water to get some of the starch off. And why do we do this? Purely for the crispiness. When you get some of the starch off, it excites crisp. I'm sorry I made that joke. Alright, we're gonna hand dry these here momentarily. Alright, get some olive oil in your 13 by 9 and just give it one of those. If you want to be more precise, you can do, like one of these. But ultimately, I'm just going to take a potato and rub it around. This very potato, here it is. It doesn't really look like that worked that well. Make sure the oil is not evenly coated. Alright, now we're going to take our potatoes, drying them one by one, and placing them into the pan. It does not matter what side, because you're going to flip them at some fucking goddamn shit point. You could rinse it or not. I mopped like yesterday, so I'm not feeling too bad about it. Okay, and look at that with my mind's eye. My mind's eye right here. This is where the mind's eye is. I knew that's how many potatoes would go in. And just like that, it fit. Incredible. It's like Illuminati trigonometry. That's what that's called. All right, hit it with some salt. Bada boom, bada bing. You can hit it with some pep if you're feeling it. All right, and now, at this point, you could add some minced garlic, or you could put some cloves in. And my little warning is just passing along Chef John warning, which is if you put in minced garlic at this point, it probably would burn, because it's small. Small things burn. So just a couple of cloves of garlic. You can just kind of nestle them in there. Hopefully they don't burn. And then, you know, you're gonna give it one of these. Some more olive oil over the top. Don't hold back. All right. We'll set those aside. Once we're up to 400, we'll pop them in. That's the end of this section of PGC. Boop. All right, into the oven. Get your dog away from the oven. Iggy, back up from the oven. Place the potatoes into the oven. Roast for approximately 15 minutes. There'll be other steps. Stop filming me. All right, it's been 15 minutes. Using a hot grabby, remove the potatoes from their womb. Now, using a utensil of your choice, you need to flip these potatoes. I'm gonna use a fork, but you use whatever the you want. These potatoes, in fact, are not cooked whatsoever. What have we done? These are not. What was the point of that? I don't know. All right, we're gonna flip them. No problem. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. Okay, get yourself a lemon. I don't know what the I'm doing. This doesn't feel right. Get yourself a cheese grater. Well, that's just straight up not working. Okay, new plan. Just juice the lemons. And if you really need some zest, just slice it off. Oh, there's some zest. Great. Easiest way to zest a lemon is just chop it off. That's plenty. Okay. Use your hands, your mighty manly hands, or maybe a lemon juicer. Just do your best. This part is optional. Who knows? I don't know. All right, now to that juice and zest. Look at this, I bought boxed chicken broth. That's right, I didn't make it in a tap water. I bought it because it was cheap as like $1 or something. That seems acceptable to me. So for the amount of potatoes, we're gonna just fill this up to 2 cups. Thereabouts. All right, hip hip hooray. And because it's Greek, we're gonna season it with oregano. Trying to stay in the pan, always a struggle. Bada boom, bada bing. And pour it into the pan. Now it kind of looks like a lot of liquid to me. So if you see it like fill up to the sides of the potatoes, you got some left, just stop. You basically just want it like that, where the potatoes are peeking up. Everyone good on this? So this shit's going back in, and it will roast, and it'll absorb the broth, hopefully, or we made something that's garbage. We'll be back. We're gonna check it in 15 minutes. See you soon. Welcome back. This is the potato show. All right, these potatoes have been going for some time. And what we have learned is that we put a little too much liquid in, but that's okay. Now, using the fork test, are these potatoes done? Absolutely, you can pierce them very easily, which means we gotta get rid of this liquid. How many minutes, how much flip? Who can say? I think it's maybe been a total of slightly under an hour, but using our careful brain, we're gonna pour out the juice. The juice is on the loose. My hands are burning. These hot crabbies are garbage. Goodbye, juice. Okay, close enough. All right, so we're gonna take those potatoes. Ow! We're gonna reorganize them, like so that they're flat once again. And we're gonna return them to the oven while we cook other things. Now, we know they're fully cooked, but is cooking them more gonna harm them? TBD. My ideal world, they would just crisp up a little bit. So we'll throw them back in there and move on to other things. So we've dumped our liquid and we're trying to crisp up our potatoes a little bit. Doesn't appear to be working. So you know what? F it. Let's not with these potatoes no more because they're just gonna fall apart. Let's just leave them. F it. Leave the potatoes alone. Scoop them out and just put them on a little plate. That's it! Look at that. Here we are tasting the potato. And I don't think it came out perfect, but also I've had potatoes exactly like this from Greek restaurants. So there it is, steaming hot, gonna burn my mouth. It is delicious. I think we might have used too much liquid, but it basically tastes like mashed potatoes cooked in like lemon chicken stock, which is really nice. I would say do these potatoes better and finish them with some Maldon salt. Look at this aesthetic. Looks great, looks salty. Let's see if that salt improves it. Can't even pick it up. Better with the salt. All right, well, I suppose that's how you do it. What else should I say? That's how you do it. See you next time.